let's talk about food. Look, I experience that when I'm going through tough times and I don't want to look internally and look at myself and take responsibility in my own life, I take food and rather take responsibility for that instead of actually just sitting down and saying, what am I going through? Why am I going through what I'm going through? How can I take responsibility? What's my part in what I'm going through? And just self-awareness and self-evaluation, instead of taking all of that and putting it into food or this thing that feels good and fills your stomach. At the end of the day, the terrible thing about it is that you feel like crap. You feel horrible, you start gaining weight, and it's not only the issues of life that are now affecting you, it's the issues of your weight. So you feel like you're not good enough, you're not doing good enough, you are not enough, you are not worthy. And that's where insecurities come from. Sometimes, especially when it comes to things like weight, there are times when perhaps you don't have like a condition, because some people have like thyroid conditions, a lot of people have just so many other conditions. So I'm saying outside of conditions, when we struggle with weight and when we struggle to lose weight, it's because of sabotage, self-sabotage. You have a good week where you are exercising, you're eating well, and the next week suddenly you find yourself eating so much chocolate, you find yourself drowning in all the stuff. And you're like, what the heck has gone wrong? I was doing so well last week. And this is called self-sabotage. So sometimes we don't think we are worthy of taking care of ourselves. We don't think we are worthy of being good to ourselves. So we'd rather hold on to the painful events of life rather than take the bad with the good and put it together. It's easier said than done, no doubt. As I said, I struggle with food too. So it's a daily fight. It's a daily fight, guys. There's support groups for people who overeat. And I mean, if you are interested and you know that perhaps you have a problem with such a thing, please inbox me. Don't be scared to inbox me, and I'll send you the details. But there's support groups for such things. Food is not a drug, but you can really, really get addicted to overeating, emotionally eating, to feel better, to mask an issue. So the point though in this is that from today, I challenge you and I challenge myself. Let us together look at why are we eating. So before you eat something, I would recommend that you look at what you're about to eat and ask yourself, how does this benefit my body? What nutritional value is this going to add to my body? And another thing is also, every time when you feel a specific emotion, when you feel sad, angry, ask yourself, what has aggravated this in me and why? And I promise you guys, this will grow your self-awareness. This will grow you as a human being. You will start to look beyond just being a victim of life, and you'll become a victor of life. Am I a victor? Listen, I'm not saying that. However, I am in the process, and I can tell you that from where I was, for example, last year to where I am today, there's a huge difference. So yeah, guys, as I said, comment, let's talk about this. There is another video coming up. So this is emotional eating. We'll discuss it, and if there are further videos that you would like, let's continue with that. However, the next video I would like to start talking about ways to tackle emotional eating. So now that you're doing this practice, now that you're doing this exercise of actually looking within yourself and saying, why am I eating this? Or why am I feeling sad? Why am I feeling angry? Why am I allowing someone else to make me feel this way? Why am I allowing that? Let's give it about a week of you doing self-evaluation and asking yourself, why am I allowing this? And then from there, we'll start talking about how we can start tackling the whys, the answers that you get from the why. How can we start tackling the answers to the why? Thank you so much, guys, for pressing play. And I really hope that these videos help you. And I really hope that these videos help me, because this is me just listening to myself and also just doing more research on this topic to kind of to help myself. And I know that I have not covered even a speck of emotional eating, not even a speck, and I know. However, this is just a video to ignite the fire. where we can discuss this, see if perhaps we can have workshops on how to deal with this, because overeating it's a thing. Okay, it's a huge problem. It's stopping us from being happy. It's causing a lot of chronic conditions, and we'll discuss that in future videos. But thank you so much for pressing play. I will not stop talking because I just love talking. Oh my gosh, that's favorite. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for pressing